Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19. We are on Ravenport. So, this is the big area. Literally the day after I think I got done talking about once Big Bud comes out, here's Big Bud, we will buy these fields. Yeah, that happened. So, we're on it, on Ravenport. I think today's supposed to be Fieldwork, but, well, Big Bud. And they fixed it. I downloaded it, jumped in cab, and it was a whiteout. Couldn't see anything, but they fixed it. Thank you, Giants. That makes me happy. Also, 1.2 is in beta at the time of me recording this video. It is in beta, at least. So, what does that mean? Well, once it's done saving, if I go over here, landscaping, yeah, we can do all of this stuff now, which is kind of cool. You can do the sculpting, and it's pretty extensive. Like I said, it is under beta right now. From what I've played with it, it's actually kind of cool. I like it. Probably be showing that more off on the stream that I'll do later, not in a video. I'll wait until it's more polished, possibly show it off in a video and maybe a tutorial. I don't know. But for now, we'll get out of that and wait until it is a wee bit more polished. Just a wee bit. Alright, so get rid of that. These two fields. Some of you may be saying, why do you power together? I probably will. But that being said, I may not. Like I said, I was going to plow them together, but I like having the diversity of having a crop in that field, a crop in this field, and whatever over there. Now, we're probably going to end up bringing the cotton harvester down here to stay. About to get lined up on this and get hard worker going, so I can actually go ahead and get the cotton harvester because that field over there has it. We also have our grain trailer as well. We did buy that and another combine. And just to clarify the reason that I cheated all of that stuff in, variety. I want to keep it fresh for you guys. I want to keep it different. Don't think for a second I am going to just be going, oh, Big Bud all the time, all big equipment, not using the small stuff now. No. That's why I've done it in two separate parts of the map. That's why I've kept it completely separate from, I'm just going to turn around, the main yard. So some stuff will be shared. Very, 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 very little. Mainly the trailer and the truck, to be quite honest with you. The combine is obviously the big John Deere combine. This stuff will probably stay down here. This 747 will 100% just stay down here. The 450 will probably do some of the other fields up there, depending on what I'm doing. So that's a tractor, which I think is, yeah, you could get away with using it pretty much most places. Alright, hired worker. You're going to sink that into the ground for me, and you are going to plow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's do a rolling shot there. There you go, plow. There's no denying, this thing's huge. Anyway, that's off, and it's going. So we'll jump into the combine. Which is the combine full? Oh crap, it is. I did not think for a second the truck would be full. Is it actually full? Oh shoot, it is. Dang. Okay then. Well, apparently I need the auger wagon back. I did not think that. Now this cultivator is foobar as well. It is, yeah, every form of the word foobar. If you old enough to know what it is, I'm not going to say what it is because it does include a swear word, but it is completely foobar. Get this lined up. Now in this version of the game is apparently they fixed the sounds, and I'm about to sneeze. So I don't know so far. I'm hearing a lot of engine rev changes on this, which don't sound as clean. Well, they say vehicle sounds was fixed. Personally, oh yeah, it said as well that you can partially fold this, depending on how much is in here. And that was a change. Probably a lot less than it's in. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not noticing too much changes on the vehicles. Actually, I wonder if the patch may have fixed that. Cultivator. It may have, actually. I will run up and grab it. The time is getting on in game, so I've got to bear that in mind. I'm going to take the truck down to the main yard. Is our loaded down there? Hopefully our low load is there. I think actually our low load is at the store, which, yeah, not good. Alright. This is something that I'm going to freaking fix with the brush at some point. Probably, like I say, on stream, I'll do all of this and not save. Here's the big bud. I think this one, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, it was this one, right, that had the wood trim inside. It's gone. I'm pretty sure it was this one. Because both of them have just black interior now. This case of, what the hell? I like that. It gave the classic Peterbilt Kenworth feel. But there's something about this big bud, more than the 747, back in the day I fell in love with. I don't know why, I just did. And the fact it's on huge single tyres, like what are they, 150s? 1250s. They're just monstrous tyres. I love it, absolutely love it. Yeah, look how steep that is here. I can't wait to get that fixed. Level that off. And turn this into a little yard up here. Some of you probably said, why don't you put a silo up here? I wasn't going to, and I don't want to, but we may end up doing that in the future. I want to keep this as a satellite yard for the main farm, so all the grain and everything still goes up to the main yard. Is that turning around on the field? Better not be. That does look sick though. Oh. Alright, we'll unfold this. Because what we can do is we can run down here with another tractor at some point. For the main yard, I really, really would like a tractor that's faster than 26 miles an hour. So, maybe looking at a new tractor. I know a lot of you are probably going to say different suggestions. I don't know what to go with. I've got a lot of green down there, so we may go with a different colour, let's say. Kind of like the case. We'll see what the maxim is, maybe, if that's faster. I don't need horsepower down there. I've got a big tractor down there as far as horsepower goes. I need speed. Okay, that is us set up there. That's good, yeah. It'd be nice to level that off. Look at that. Oh, that is so freaking steep. I never realized how steep this was. Good God. Can't complain anymore though. We can fix it. So, where's our truck? How's this doing actually? Oh. Where did you stop? You lined up beautiful too. Okay, that's on with that. Here is our truck. So this is the Wilson trailer. I went with the Wilson, and it's in sort of a, I wouldn't say galvanized, but a polished, no, not even polished. I don't know what look you would call this, but a look where it's not chrome, it's not stupidly shiny. The reason I went with the Wilson is down here, or over here in Canada, I see a lot of the Wilson trailers. Not necessarily like this, but the cattle haulers and stuff like that, so kind of went with what I know. So this will all go to the main yard. This is full brakes, by the way. That literally just pushed me all the way down there. Come on, back up. There we go. So we'll get out of this. I want to move that truck and trailer. With a header trailer. The reason the truck's down here right now is purely because of us bringing the header down in the first place. And that would just get set down there somewhere. Just, I don't honestly get thrown out in the wilderness. So we've already got this field seeded. It didn't take us long. We've got the big Vadestad Seedhawk drill there. Or what should I say? Call it the Seedhawk though. Kind of preferred it when it was in the Seedhawk colours rather than the Vadestad, I'm not gonna lie. It would be nice to have that option. I get why they did it, where it's only that. The Vadestad bought out Seedhawk, I believe, which is a shame. And Seedhawk was a Canadian company. That's why I say that. Probably way too big of a piece of kit to ever see down this neck of the woods. Alright, that's disconnected. I don't know why I do that. Might as well just run over to the truck and head over to the main yard, and then back to the store, and then back to the main yard. So we're going to grab our cotton harvester, as there is a field of cotton over here, which is sweet. Look forward to doing some more of that. That will throw on hard work, and we'll probably just seed the ground ourselves, as long as the 747 actually plows the field. Fingers crossed. Maybe a bit bugged, I don't know. You can definitely tell this is a full load on. Dang. Well, I guess I'm undertaking you hardcore. Didn't even realise I was drifting that bad. Dang, bruh. Yeah, there's our trailer there. That could be stupidly cheap, but I don't think this has a hitch on the back. No, it doesn't. I was gonna say, if it has a hitch on the back, I could just dolly it up. Right, where are you going? You go that way. Okay. Hopefully there's no train coming. I've seen a mod today, actually, for that loaded trailer where you can lift up the trailer on the rear suspension. I may end up getting that because that is a freaking pain in the ass. Get stuck everywhere. I need to give that trailer a little trial later and see what it's like. Gotta get on the brakes. Where's Jake brake when you need it? Coming down that hill at times can be sketchy. Incredibly sketchy. And we're away. This is actually this truck's almost not got enough guts, I feel. Obviously it's got a lot of weight on. That's another thing, is definitely up there in the way the game feels now. Everything feels like it's heavy. It doesn't feel like it's light. If it wasn't for drive control or stuff like that in 17, this truck would be doing top speed right now, just cruising with no issues. Or without realistic weight mods, it would just be cruising right along. It really would. So this trailer, as I said, has finished its task. It hasn't finished the task. Guaranteed it's not done. So obviously that something in that field's broken. Or the big bird's broken. Probably the big bird. Are we stuck? Really? Bear in mind this is stock ground. It should work. And we were talking in TeamSpeak last night, and some of the stuff that just straight up has not been tested. And this is the first game that's had a QA team. It's kind of, to be honest, disheartening. It really is. Okay, so that will unload the front. Oh, we can't do both at the same time? Really? Come on. Should be able to walk around and just pop the other side too. There should be another option there for both. Especially if it's the same grain in both tanks, which I love the fact it is two separate tanks. It's kind of cool. Should have an option there for it to just dump both. They've done a good job on these damn trailers. They really have. That, however, is a bit steep. We'll drop this here. And I don't know why I'm doing a big loop-de-loop, because I gotta go to the store. First of all, actually, I'm gonna jump into the big bud and see what its malfunction was. First and foremost. It's almost like it doesn't... Oh. Oh! You, You, sir, are cutting into my crop. Apparently I need to do headlands on here. Well, if it's going to do that, it may be worth ploughing this under that road. Let me know your thoughts on it, guys. Should I keep it two separate fields so I have two options for two crops? Or should I make this into one big field? I was thinking about doing it anyway, I'm not going to lie. If I do that, I may end up picking up field 7. So I've got some different options there. Actually, where's field 7? Field 7's over this way. Oh yeah, field 7's just across the road. Yeah, we could... Yeah, I think I will actually do that and pick up field 7. If it's going to cause issues like this. Let me know what your guys thought if I do plow it together. Because the reason I wasn't going to is I didn't realise there was a nice road going through here. But if I do it nicely and properly, it will just look like it's coming into the field. So, yeah, I'm not too worried. But if it's going to cause that type of stuff all the way along, yeah, it becomes an issue. Anyway, back to this. And of course, because we got too far away, it has switched it off. Can't wait for a mod to come out to stop that, actually, I'm not going to lie. Alright, sorry about that. I was scrounging around trying to find some tissue to blow my nose. That was brutal. Something irritated it, and you could probably hear me sniffing. No, I'm not sick. But, that was, hard. Anyway, back at it. Go down and grab us the cotton harvester. Like I said, the cotton harvester will probably stay down there now. And to be quite honest, the fields that we've got down there just aren't big enough for it. It seems a waste. And I wanted to get into doing the cotton harvesting side of things fairly quickly. And we did. I enjoyed it quite a lot. And that being said, actually, no, I was going to say, if we're going to keep the cotton harvester down there, we could probably get rid of this trailer, but then, nah, we won't, just in case we ever do anything down this end with the 450. Because you never know, I may end up, not on the main yard, but when I pick up the other 2 field, well, a field, I think it was 17 that I was thinking again. Yeah, field 17. Once in a while we may get the 450 down to work that land. Although in the grand scheme of things, it's not actually that far away from the main yard. It's really not. We could probably just do that without low loader. Work it probably almost be quicker at times. So once it has a load on the back, it's kind of sluggish. It's still fast, but it is sluggish. I'm just going to do the low, the work over here on an actual proper road. With that paintbrush, is one thing I will do, is I'll change up this yard. I'm going to go from the dirt to pretty much try and find a not a tarmac, but a concrete or something. One that looks like a proper yard instead of just crap like that. And before people get all antsy, yes, I know there are yards that are just dirt, quite a lot actually. But there's also yards that have got proper roads going probably halfway through them instead of, oh, right into the dirt like I'm going to make this concrete, which I already messed around with doing. Now I want to level out this if I can. I don't think I'll be able to because the building's here and I'm not going to take the building away. Why is this registering 0.5 hours? Do the rest of them do it? Oh, they do too. That's new. If only this thing had more speed. You can definitely tell it's not meant for road transport. It's literally from field to field. Or if it needs to go any distance, you are your low loader in it. Actually, something I want to take a quick peek at without wasting too much time. Then there was a new option in the settings for something. I can't remember what it was now though. So there's no real good me looking if I can't remember what it was. Unless it screams out, yeah, stuff has moved down. Real time. Ah, economy difficulty. There we go. Economy difficulties. Buying and selling the prices. Also revenue. Contract base factor. So instead of doing what I had to do, they've done this. Which is pretty cool, which throws, I don't think I'd ever did a video on it, but you guys don't need to have a video on what I was doing then. Yeah, that's what was new. I think everything's the same in here. Yeah, it is. So if that wasn't clear enough what that did, basically with each level that you used to pick, the economy was different. So the first level was effectively easy level, medium, hard, or normal, and hard. And that would do the economy now. Well, it did the economy. Now it doesn't. You can pick it, so you can go easy economy if you want, or you can go hard economy if you want. Which is good. That's good for dedicated servers. Which, because I have the beta patch in, will be now dedicated for a while. Alrighty, and we are off. I feel this truck should have beacons, but it does not. Speaking of beacons, the damn marker lights don't come on until you put the working lights on. Oh, that's too funny. They're marker lights and they come out white. Some of the stuff on these vehicles are just like, how was it even tested? There's a part of me that thinks the QA team just had so many issues, they were just completely overwhelmed. As much as I'll keep saying, like, it's just unexcusable. With a full QA team it is, but I think they were just overwhelmed by the amount of issues that were in the game. And it's probably quite simply... Not really. Okay, that gets a free pass. I hit into the pole. And quite honestly, it's a case of, yeah, okay, the vehicles have got issues, but what do you rather? The vehicles have issues, or the core game be broken as frig? I think I would pick the vehicles have issues. Yeah, I gotta... This is Russian roulette right here. Is the train gonna come anytime soon? Because this gets caught on the tracks. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck, don't get stuck, and don't get stuck. And let's take out all the signs. I hope in an update down the line they make it so this trailer can be lifted on the rear axles back there. Just like the real one can. You can lift them and lower them so it's can get over obstacles. It's an incredibly low trailer to begin with. And as it is a realistic feature, it would be nice to have that. I think our Big Buzz is actually carrying on the field. Oh no, it stopped again. God's sake, really? What? Why is it doing that? That is a joke. Yeah. I got a feeling I know how to fix it, but still. Him in the ass. I'll probably end up fast forwarding time soon, actually, anyway. Come on, climb up the hill. Good grief. Need to actually go into the Big Buzz and change the horn they've got. Like, they've got visible air horns on the side, and they've got like a little tractor horn. Nah. Give it a yeah, it's actually, that's what it is. It's cutting into each field and going, oh yeah, we're done. We're done. Happy days. You're not. So I'm probably going to have to put a headland if I keep it. Or just a one-sided headland to that. Drop that. Pull forward. So this has got weeds in it, so the yield is not going to be the greatest. Did the lights stay on? That's different. I thought they were always switched off. Don't know if that's a bug or not. It would be nice if they did stay on though. Let's try it. Oh, they do still. Sweet. Alright, and here's what I'm thinking of doing. We'll unload that in a minute. We'll come along here and just do one straight pass. Well, maybe like 2 passes down. Because hopefully it will overlap it anyway. So that will go along this edge. And obviously I don't need to do it there, but I will go straight down. Do that a couple of times and that will give us enough border for where it knows, okay, this is here. Like I said, I will definitely consider plowing these fields together. Just obviously don't want to with oh, that's still a thing. I gotta watch that. You can't turn it when it's gone that way. You need to turn it after you made the turn. Drop that on the ground. Such a big beast, this tractor. It really is. That's why I like it. It's such a cool story behind the Big Bud tractors in the first place. Okay. Now we can give this a go on hard worker again. And see how it's going to go. See if it's any better, any worse. We will find out. And away we go. This was barley in this field. Good yield, actually, considering we didn't get to fertilize it or do anything. Definitely pleasantly surprised on the yield. Alright, let's roll down to the end of the field. As we stop partway through, I'd rather go from this side down. And this is this new home up here. We'll probably get a good amount of cotton out of this field, actually. That would be nice. Let's put cruise on. Screw it. Now again, I will throw a higher worker on this. And hopefully that will go all grand. Then we can work on this stuff. Getting this stuff back down to the yard. Like I needed to ages ago. What time is this? 12:03. I gotta be honest with you guys, I woke up stupidly late today. Kinda got to bed way later than I'd like to admit. But I didn't get up until like 10:30. I usually only do that weekend, so I can't do that too much because it would screw me up. There was one point in time where I wasn't when I was over here, I wasn't going to bed until like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. It was bad. I don't want to go down that route again. I really don't. I may look into the mod or the tractor mods that make the seats go up and down. I still think that should be an option. Me and Recon Riverside Down were talking about that the other day. I haven't spoken to that dude in years. We'll give this a bath, actually. The seat of that is. I think the tractor's fully dirty, it just doesn't look it. So I can stay there, so over here we have got soybeans. I think we've just got a whole bunch of soybeans, to be honest. Soybeans. That's soybeans. I think, I don't do this often, but I think literally every field that I have up here is soybeans. Apparently we missed a whole bunch of plowing up there. Yeah, it's all soybeans. Wow. That is surprising. I wonder how the cows are doing. I actually haven't been up there for a bit. This seems to be trucking along quite nicely. And the cows. So, they've got a bit of dirt down on the ground. Let's have a look at them. They may need feeding, actually. Oh, no, they're fine. Probably one fast time and then they'll need feeding. Water they're good, straw they're good. But we will go through them quickly. Cleans them up. And as you may see, we do have a slurry tank, so we can do a wee bit of slurry in at some point, which is something that I will end up doing for the smaller yard, well, the main yard. The big yard will just use way too much of it. That's something I just don't want to get into right now, that thing. The big stuff, for the most part, will probably just do on hired workers. Bigger fields, yeah, but they won't take long with hired workers. That was the big bud. It's still doing it. It's turning up there fine. What's the... Well, let's go to the other end of the field. What's the difference? Other than this has got a huge headland. Yeah, it's doing it perfectly down here. Maybe that's the thing, I just got to put more of a headland down there. Oh no. That's a pain in the ass. Oh, because it was far enough away, switches off. That is something that I wish they switch off. If you've got automatic stuff on, I'd like to think the people that play this, that have that switched on, big enough to be able to switch on and off the engines themselves. Have they fixed the windows yet? They haven't fixed it in 1.2. Come on, guys. That is actually kind of shocking they've not fixed the windows. Wow. Obviously they're still working on game break and stuff. So we've done 2 passes, so this is the 3rd pass. Yeah, we're not getting much cotton out of that field. The theatre is what I want to quickly take a look at. Yeah, no, that's still completely foobar too. Has windows on the outside, doesn't have them on the inside. I know the JCB is an easy one to sort out, but still. Alrighty. Well, with that, we have reached the end of the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the sights, the sounds of the Big Bud. We'll be back tomorrow on Fieldwork. We're changing it up. Holy crap, how much room do you need to turn? Oh, no wonder it's not doing it properly on the other field. It hasn't got enough room. Good lord. So yeah, tomorrow we'll be back on Fieldwork. I hope you have enjoyed. 1.2 beta is currently out. Like I said, I am recording this on the 7th, so by the time you guys see it, it could be out. Who knows? I doubt it though. Till next time, catch you guys later. See ya.